Continuing on with my classics reviews, we got Generations Wheeljack with hose. And I just plugged that in there because there's a hole, but I think that's for tracks. And there's probably a better place to put it, but you can do that for storage, but it doesn't really roll, as you can see. So we can remove that. But these clip on the side here. So this is Generations Wheeljack. He's got the remolded spoiler, or not spoiler, what is this, ground effects kit, kind of lower down. Pretty cool. It's like the tracks, but he rolls pretty good. Got nice painted rims, nice painted decals, Autobot symbol on the hood. And yeah, so let's get right to it. So this is just kind of a transformation guide. Take this out and flip that around. Take this, and these are on clips. And you want to pull off the clips. They're little 3mm clips, like that. He does have a flight mode, I suppose, like tracks, because he is off the tracks mold, but we're not going to do the flight mode because this is Wheeljack. Now, one of the things about this, one of the reasons I want to do the review is I was just having a little trouble not too long ago with this guy when I was trying to do tracks because of this whole transformation part right here. And the way you transform it back is you get the arms lined up like this. So you have the ball joints facing up. You have these hinged all the way around, so they're like that. And then basically it'll look like that from the back. Hold on, let me just get this a little bit up. That from the back and this from the front, and you want to have the double hinge. And you're going to see these pegs right here and these slots right here. Well, they're not even slots, but they're in between right there. You're going to line everything up. So you're going to use the double hinge to push it all the way back, and then you're going to fold it up halfway, and then you're going to clip those in there like this. And this is how you get it into car mode. And you cannot close it unless you do that. You have to have this part, this gray part, closed. You have to have everything out of the way. You have to have the head slid down, and you have to have this arms in this exact position with them pegged on there like this. Then it will close. It is not as easy as it looks unless you have directions and things. Oh, you can see a little pin there in that little hole. Oh, that's weird. But so to transform them into robot mode, we want to open that up, and you're going to want to turn these and then flip the wheels 180. So turn this, flip the wheels on the hinge 180. Then you come through here, and you're going to want to, well, you're going to want to loosen it right here, and loosen it right here, and then you're going to want to pull out on this, and see there's like a slider hinge, and then you pull up a degree like this. But we don't need to pull up the degree yet. Next, you want to loosen this right here. That just kind of tabs in. You're going to want to pull this down, but you're going to want to, well, first you want to get it out of the way so you're going to get a good grip. You can do it one at one, or you can do it together, but we'll just do it together. You just pull that slightly down. You're going to want to split this. You're going to want to loosen it right there so you can flip that up. So the wheel goes down and this goes to the front. It's the opposite of tracks. Tracks is on the other side. So they built it so you can have legs on this side or legs on this side. And then you're going to want to revert these to go up, because we're going to want to get the arms out of the way. You pull the arms down like this. Then you use this to, this is the reveal the shield part. The reveal the shield always had a head reveal. And then you take this and you flip it up. It's a little bit tricky to get to sometimes. And you hinge it down, and then you just rest it. You just rest it right there. I think it's right there. Yeah, just right there. So you're going to want to rest it like that. Make sure these are all extended. Yep. He's got the ankle tilts and everything. And then you swivel the hand around 90 degrees. Swivel the hand around 90 degrees so you have the elbows in the right facing positions. You want to flip up this because this is Wheeljack's wings. Or is it Wheeljack's wings? I can't remember. Yeah, I think he has it a little different. He had it like, I don't know, but there you go. And then you take this and you use this part, this clip, and you clip it right to there. So you have his shoulder cannon. And he's got a couple wrenches. Slide into his hands. and the clips become wrench parts. And then this, my friends, is Wheeljack. It's a little bit on the short side, but really cool nonetheless. So, looking at him in all his glory, got his Wheeljack head. Doesn't have any painted eyes, but he's got a like that mouth plate. Looks pretty good. He's got some paint on the forehead, and he's got clear ears. I'm not sure why they did clear ears, because it's not like he lights up, but they did it anyway. You can hinge out like this. He's got a hinge up on here, and he can kind of do it on the ball joint. He's got a bicep swivel. He can also swivel on the ball joint. He's got a double hinged elbow and wrist swivels. He's got a waist swivel underneath all this, and he can I feel like this, no, that's right, I forgot, he's just a short guy. So if you get this out of the way, you can kind of get his legs to go forward. It's a little bit awkward. Oh yeah, that's right, you want to push this up, sorry. You push this up more, so he gets like that. There we go. Now you can swivel it forward. Now you can I think I already pushed it up, it just slid down. Because the head was showing, I wasn't really aware that it slid back down. But now he's got out to the side, front, back. You've got a right above the knee swivel, and he's got a 90-degree bend at the knee. He's got ankle tilts and front to back with his ankles as well. So pretty good opposability. You can get him in a good pose. Look at him in a nice little pose for y'all. There. And there's Wheeljack. Let me know what you think of the review. I guess we can whip him back to car mode, but yeah, I'll show you how to get him to car mode. So to put him back into car mode, you're going to want to first attach these. So the way you do that is you pull the wheels and this front part down, and you extend it back in there like this. Like that. Then you attach these before you're going to slide it up. Make sure everything's lined up and the wheels are like that. Then slide it up on that joint. Next, you want to take this and you want to slide this down so his head kind of sinks down, and then we just kind of clip that right in there like that. Alright, next you're going to want to remove this. You're going to want to remove the wrenches and whatnot. Get that out of the way. You're going to want to flip these wings inside the door panels, or wing panels. You're going to want to go on the back. You're going to want to flip this down and then swivel it in this hinge kind of thing, in the slider, just like so. Get the arms out of the way, and you use this hinge right here to pull it up, and you kind of put the doors in place. Alright, and we just want to get both sides. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to revert the wheels 180 back to where the way they originally were, and keep the ball joint facing up. So ball joint facing up, wheel swivels 180 onto the other side, so it's like this. Get the elbows going to be facing towards you, and the hands facing upwards, just like that. Make sure the wheels are on the side. Get this, make sure this gray part is closed, so it's not sticking up or anything. It's got to be closed. And then, just like I showed you before, you're going to want to use that double joint, and you're going to want to clip the elbows in. You're going to want to make sure they're clipped and use that double joint. So until they're clipped, don't close it. And once they're clipped, no, it wasn't clipped all the way. Once they're clipped, sometimes it can be a little tricky, so you just want to work with it. And I think the hand is obviously what's to be the problem. There. Once you clip, you close the thing off. You take these, you flip this underneath. There's a couple posts right there. You want to post in these so they're kind of on the side there. And then, just like that, you have them back into car mode. Let me know what you think of the review. I'm not really sure what you can do with this, because back then we didn't really have holes all over our cars. And there's a hole there and there's a hole there. You might be able to store it inside the trunk, but just for simplicity's sake, I didn't want to do that. but he rolls really nicely, and he's a freaking awesome car. I'm not sure what he's worth today, but he's pretty cool. You got some paint details here. Got the Wheeljack type design. We got paint details on the back. Got the dual exhaust looking nice. More details on the side of the doors and the kind of exhaust pipes there. And he rolls really good. Alright, link in the description below for my Facebook and my Twitter. Coming up on 245 subscribers, I believe. Sorry I was out last week a little bit. To make up for it, I'm going to have some War for Cybertron reviews, and we're going to have some more classics reviews. Here's Rodimus Prime in animated mode, and just to show you, I'm going to show you real quick. This is cool because he's a little different than the original one, the 2006. I believe this is the 2010 version, and you're going to want to flip the wheels out like this, like this, like that, like that. This spoiler kind of goes up here for now. Take the gun out, pull the legs down to be the legs. Alright, now you want to slide out from here and from there, and then these kind of turn like this. This turns around 180, and the spoiler also does the 180 too. And he's the animated version of Hot Rod, which is kind of cool. He's got more brighter colors, and I'm kind of digging this version. Only thing is, this version has gummy ball jointed shoulders, and he has a loose swivel in the back. But then you just flip out his fists or his feet, and it's heel spurs, and he's ready to be animated Hot Rod. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.